What's going on, Aquarius? How my darling Aquarius are doing? I'm feeling a little better. I thought I was better, but you know, your body tell you, no. So I'm back to do another reading for you guys. There is no title because I don't know what's going on. Only download that I did get in our energy in my meditation is that Aquarius, you got people scared. These are people that you already walked away from. These are people that you already said your goodbyes to. These are people that you set boundaries with, okay? These are people that tried to play in your face, okay? Last year, the year before, whatever. All right, but they're scared, but they're keeping their eye on you. They can't help but to watch. They hate you, but they watch you. Like, how's that for a weirdo? But they're out there. So we're going to start off with the butterfly oracles. We're going to jump right in. All right, Aquarius. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guides. I ask for your protection in this reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We're going to get rid of any, I'm losing my bell, guys, negative energy. All right, and we're going to return that negative energy, evil eye, to sender 1,000-fold. Show me what is going on in Aquarius energy with their life changes. Whoa, child. Grief work. All right, as I said that, like I said, some of you guys might be going through some type of physical death or spiritual death, okay? And, you know, I am also a nurse. And one of the things we had to learn is Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, Death and Dying, where, you know, it is a process. Even if, you know, someone didn't physically die. But when we walk away from people or stop dealing with people that has been in our lives for a long time, it feels like a physical death because their energy is no longer with us. You could have somebody going through this about you. The people that you walked away are really physically, emotionally grieving you. So again, that is a process. And the final process or the final stage of it is acceptance. So you're working through the process, or somebody's working through the process with you. I really feel like, Aquarius, that this is someone dealing that you have dealt with. But again, it also could be you, because at the bottom of the deck we got heavenly signs. So some of you guys could have lost a loved one, a friend, a family member, somebody very close to you. If you did, my condolences. So that's what is going on. That is in your energy, all right? So pay attention to heavenly signs, butterflies, okay? Gracefully aging, all right? Somebody could have gracefully aged. You could be gracefully aging and looking good, okay? Because you're not taking on anybody else's energy, burdens. You're releasing these things. Again, that could cause for grief work. All right, let's get more for Aquarius. Two more spirit for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Two more. That one wanted to pop out. Heavenly signs. So yeah, some of you guys are going through it, all right? Oh, child. Dietary changes. You might need to do some dietary changes to be more healthier, okay? Like me, right? Eat more fruits, eat more vegetables, eat more non-processed foods, all right? You could be, like I said, changing your diet, doing things different, all right? Or, you know, maybe you were dealing with somebody that you thought you were helping them, but again, they still went and passed on, okay? So Spirit is also saying, look for the signs from the heavens, all right? Look for the signs from the other world, the other realm. You know, energy doesn't die. It just changes, right? Be true to you. Be the authentic and real you, all right? Say what you got to say. Do the things that you want to do, right? Because right now you need to take the next step. Don't worry about what other people got to say. Don't worry about, some of you guys are stepping into a new career. I know I am. Okay? And it's time for you to take self-care. It is time for you to take care of yourself. And that's why I'm like, maybe that's why, I was pushed in to sitting my ass down and taking care of myself. Because I was ripping and running in a new career, taking care of everybody. What are you doing? I just set you outside. Sorry, my dog, Chewy, will now be very active when I'm doing my reading. So, again, it's time for you to take the next step and do what you got to do for you, okay? You've been through a lot of things. They're not Walmart cards, all right? You've been through a lot of things. You've been through a lot of situations, all right? So, Spirit wants you to take care of yourself, grieve, go through the normal process of getting rid of these energies, these people that were not supporting you or not for you, okay? This is all part of the process. When you're taking care of yourself, one of the things it is your diet. Be true to your diet. You might need to change your diet. All right? And again, be true to you. Be your authentic self. Be your real person. Be who you are. Don't hide who you are. Boost up your self-confidence. Go through the process that you need to go through. All right, we're going to step into the tarot cards. Look, if you come in here with the nonsense, I will block you. So, you're giving me views, so just for coming in here and being on the nonsense, so thank you with your dumb ass self. I am so tired of trolls. Get a life. You could truly have a life. It's probably the people, like I said, that are watching Aquarius, but are scared, want to do gang stalking. Because I pop my shit in real life. I'm never scared, okay? Because, a lot of us dealt with some punks, women and men, okay? People that want to operate off their ego, true bums in nature, that don't work, that don't take care of themselves, that want to throw a pity party. And I'm tired of it. I'm speaking up about it. When I had time, I called somebody that they hung around and let them know, this girl slept with your man. And more likely did black magic on him. Probably how he passed away. So again, you guys had people that was around other people, friends, family, that want to act so good to these two, whatever that saying is. And here they are, was a whole demon. Was a whole hater that was up in your energy. So for some of you guys, you got rid of that person. Some of you guys need to get rid of that person. Okay? Show me what is going on in Aquarius energy. I am so tired of trolls. You got money and tea? Yeah, because somebody I was dealing with ain't have no teeth. Daughter of Pentacles. Mother of Pentacles. So Aquarius, some of you guys could be dealing with the earth sign or have earth in your chart. You're going from a place, like I said, where you were left out in the cold. You were in a place of isolation, destitute, okay? Your money might have been looking funny, all right? You was wondering, like, what was going on? When will you ever get the support that you need? How do you survive? Okay, you was working on your finances, maybe this new career. So, but it was a slow process. Things are starting to look up, okay? Look, Tony, it makes him a bad person because I settled with him with no teeth. Yes, I do require teeth because I take self-care of myself. I don't play with my teeth. I don't play with my face. I don't play with my life. But like my mother said, when people don't take care of their teeth and their feet, it shows a good thing about them. And he was playing with me. So again, you can go somewhere else too because you're blocked. Don't come up on here with the nonsense. Alright, so again, like back to you, Aquarius. You were dealing with situations that was hindering you from your process, alright? But again, you are a warrior. So you know how to fight, you know, physically, mentally, spiritually. You got through situations. It was a hard time. It was a hard road. And sometimes you felt like you were defeated. But now the people that put you in certain situations, they feel very defeated because they did not know how strong you was. They were trying to defeat you. All right? But the thing is, they're still watching you. They're trying to pocket watch you, watch money. Here you have a water sign female in reverse again. Okay? Watching you move on because you were very loving and supportive and nurturing to these people. You had a lot of people's back that did not have yours, okay? You were supporting people that was driving the knife in your back. Now people are realizing, wow, Aquarius got through this situation that we tried to put them in. And you got through it with grace, okay? Because again, some of us realize we don't have a lot of time here on this planet Earth, okay? But we're not coming here to waste any more time with the nonsense. Even though some people want to deal with the nonsense, let them waste their time. Let them waste their life. Because obviously there are ways, right? So again, this person is watching you plan, watching you eat. Again, like I said, fought through this chaos and drama that they tried to put you in. They tried to stop you by having you in so much turmoil that you will be confused emotionally, mentally, of where to go, which direction to go. Who can you depend on? Because now these people, my family, my friends, my lover, is not supporting me. Oh my God, what am I going to do? You got yourself back up because you know you are a warrior. And a warrior knows how to fight singly first before having a whole squad or a crew. All right? So that's what you did. You got yourself back up. You started to focus on a new career, your money, your finances, your family. Okay? And with that, instead of feeling like you were defeated, feeling like you were the victim, you made sure you were in the process of being victorious. All right? So you started to plan for your future. You also started to plan to get away from these people, right? Now these people are feeling very defeated because whatever you got going on and they're watching, they're seeing, they're seeing you took the action, right? You've risen from the snake, the year of the snake. You could have did Kundalini work on yourself, right? Got into your Kundalini. That helps you be more empowered to your passions, right? Son of Wands. That's like the Knight of Wands. So you also could have got a message, a download about somebody or people that were trying to block you. You also realize you were not fighting for these people anymore. You were not going to fight for them, but you definitely had to set some boundaries. Where that dog go? Chewy, go ahead, go eat. You had to set some boundaries. You had to let them know and let them see who you was in the flesh. Like you wasn't being no punk, you wasn't being coward, but maybe you have things to lose and they don't. Teeth or no teeth. So people that don't have things to lose, this is what they would do. They're going to try to take from you and make you feel defeated, make you feel out in the cold, make you feel abandoned. All right? But when you're used to operating solo dolo, you can do that. You're not codependent on anybody else's energy but yours and source. And that's where they got the whole game messed up with. They really did not know who you were or who you are. Okay? They was taking advantage of a circumstances that you might have been in. Okay? Yeah, can't make it up. Sitting here with the devil. They were breadcrumbing you, taking your energy, knowing that it was darn toxic. They wanted you to operate out of your lower self, out of lust, out of materialism, out of jealousy. They wanted you to operate out of your lower self, okay? Could have been dealing with the Capricorn. Like I said, you close out the cycle. You close it out. You realize these people meant you no good. They were the toxic ones. They were the low vibrating ones. And they wanted to pull you down with them. Said no. No, sir, no, ma'am. That's right. You decided to do the thing that others would not do and change. You made the head of a heart decision to change your life, change your direction. They wanted you indecisive. They wanted you confused. They wanted you in a place of where you were feeling defeated and lost without them. And you turned that table right around and was like, nope. Guess what? You're going to feel lost without me because I was your energy source. I was your supply. You wasn't doing anything without me. You wasn't making moves. Your vibration, you wasn't even looking good with no teeth for that or at all without me. My energy, my vibration was saving you, was saving them. And now some of them realize it because you was true to you when these people came against you. You let them know physically, verbally, energetically who you was. Or your spirit team did. The people in the other realm. Okay? They let them know who you was. Do not touch my anointed. They let them know who you was. And they definitely letting them know now as they're watching, grieving. Oh, hell no. Oh, heck no. I'm trying to cuss, but they ain't, not the cuss, but they ain't working. Especially with these trolls over here. It ain't working. All right, show me more for Aquarius. Like I said, you walked away. You walked away. They're so confused. They're scratching their head. They're all up in their emotions. They don't know what to do. Some of them want to reach out and apologize. Some of them, like I said, they just watching. Because they're in a place where they felt your support team. As it's on the bottom of that. Your universal support. You are supported by the ethers. You are supported by your spirit team. You are supported by God. You also see the God within you. Okay? I'm about to stop using these cards. Y'all want to go all over the place. They're confused because they don't know how you still are getting to the bag. The Ten of Pentacles. They thought they had you out in the cold. They thought they had the plan for your money. These people was focused on your money, your legacy, whatever you got going on, whatever you got coming in, okay? They were still plotting on you, taking from you. Energetically, physically, some could have done that. But they're, like I said, they're going through a lot of chaos. They had been stricken by lightning, okay? Stricken by lightning. All being divinely guided. Temperance here. You might have been patiently waiting to see some type of karma or to realize. You also might have been patiently waiting to get away from these folks, all right? And maybe your spirit team was like, okay, be a little bit more patient. We got you, all right? We need things to be aligned for when you make your move. We need things to be in position for when you do what you got to do so you don't have to ever fall back into this situation or ever feel defeated. You need to know that you have support from the supernatural. You need to know that you got support that they don't have because they came against you, all right? They don't have no protection. Let's say, all right, Spirit. Is it save that for last? right, thank you, spirit ancestors. You had people that did not want to change. They did not want to heal. They did not want to do the work for themselves. So now that they did not want to do these things, they have to sit in their karma. Show me Aquarius in here. You're waiting for your ships to come in after you had completed a cycle. All right? Again, these people that are watching you could be from a distance. Okay? The 3 of Wands. They could be a Scorpio that you entered a situation with, or you got Scorpio in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. These people are up at night with anxiety, fear of what you're going to say. Also fear about you changing your life, being in this Empress, walking with the divine. I also hear that they got nightmares, okay? You put your foot down, okay? Stepping into your Empress came out. You're not dealing with the chaos no more, the drama, the jealousy. You're not dealing with it. You had people that wanted to put you in mental confusion, mind control. Show me more. What is this 5 of Swords? Knight of Swords. Could have been another air sign. But this also could be you. You communicated. You are saying something. You're speaking up. You're being true to you. Okay? You're speaking up. You're saying things as you're cutting people off. Alright? You speaking facts. Because that's what we do. You're speaking facts. You're telling people off. Alright? You're just letting people know where you stand. What's this going to be and what it's not going to be. That's right. Doing solo dolo. 9 of Pentacles. Focusing on your finances, your money. Even if it has to be single. By yourself. Alright? Because the 9 of Pentacles gets to the 10 of Pentacles. When you obviously start to share that with someone. A group, a team. Alright? A family. But right now, you're doing things that you got to do by yourself. Because right now, the only person you can rely on is yourself. Hi, Seta. What? What do you say? He scares me when he does that. He's barking at the air. That's right. You're taking control over your life. Okay? You're the ruler of your own throne. And it is making other people mad. They wanted the opposite. Yeah, you were dealing with liars, thieves, people that were spreading false gossip about you. All right? They're stuck in their head. How you doing it, Aquarius? How are you doing this? They're looking at you like you got superpowers. All right? Some of you guys are waiting for your divine masculine. Your divine feminine, because you got the feminine, divine feminine, and divine masculine here, right here. Some of you guys could also be taking care of a father figure with the grief here and the Emperor and Empress. You could be doing it solo from your other siblings and family members. You could be dealing with a boss that is helping you as well with your finances, with your... Yes, with your finances, with your job, with your career. There's so many aspects with this Emperor here. But again, your power is being restored back to you. Your birthright is being restored back to you. That's right. People cannot take from you like they thought they was. That's a delusion in themselves. These people were delusional. You know, they said the devil... One of the greatest things he's done is make people feel or see or think that he wasn't real. They made a contract. And the contract is funny because, again, yes, divine feminine, divine masculine, master builders, the anointed, because you chose to do the work. You chose to go through the situations alone, the warrior spirit, you know. This devil energy knew that you could not be touched. But do you think he he or she would tell these people? No. He let them like, yeah, come on into this energy. Come on, sign this contract with me. Because I know the collective Aquarius cannot be touched. I know that. But you don't. So at the end of the day, when you continue to mess with them and bumble them and can't do what you think you're going to do, guess what? I'm going to collect your energy. I'm coming for you. So, what did you tell me, Mama? What did you tell me? So, yeah. Guess who's now caught up in their own toxic web of lies, their own vicious, lustful, low vibration energy. Anybody and everybody that came for you. Okay? The liars, the thieves. You know, yeah, we are actually more powerful. But again, people are delusional. Smoking that wacky tobacco. They got fentanyl and all kinds of stuff in it. Drinking. Not thinking right. Being in that lustful energy. Look, this devil's on fire. They might be burning. Okay, burning with the desire to come for you. Burning in their private area because they want to be in this lustful energy. So, yeah, what you thought? Dummies? You big dummy? Yeah. Could have been dealing with the Pisces. Okay? But now somebody wants to, and this was in the last reading, now somebody want to get a new perspective. Now they want to get a new look. Now they're looking at everything that you sacrifice, okay? Or they also tried to sacrifice you. Sacrifice your energy to whatever they were doing. These people were doing satanic rituals. Trying to get your energy, your money, your source. They might have taken personal items of yours, clothes, earrings, even like panties and bras or boxers. Yeah, these people were weirdos. For real. Alright, show me more. What's this with the Hangman? But again, like I said, you was also put in isolation. Now remember, this was upright, so you can get out your head. So you can see clearly and move those swords about what you got to do. You were put in isolation, so you can see things clearly as well. So you can get a new perspective. So you can see who and what you were sacrificing your energy for and around. Spirit had to do one of these things to you. Aquarius, wake up! And you woke up, because look, from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, this is where you're going. All right? Because you chose you. You chose your higher self. Your true twin. Okay, with the Lover's card. Could have been dealing with the Gemini. Or somebody had Gemini in their chart. But you're choosing you. You're not relying and choosing on these people that were inconsistent, playing with your energy, narcissistic energy again, Knight of Wands in reverse, player from the Himalaya, putting his phallus all out there in the community D or community boom boom. Somebody that just lies the lie. They breathe a lie with a King of Swords in reverse. They got no clarity. The truth ain't even in them. True narcissistic person. All right? They thought they had you. They thought they had you. Now you got some of them that are scared of what you're going to say. What you going to do next. Because some of them are facing jail. Some of them are facing... like I said, some of them want to return. That's a no, Patrick. That's an N and an O. But you got your guard up. You're like, now. Reverse Uno. Go back over there. Go back where you came from. Go back in the ditch that you tried to play or put me in. Because no, we're not accepting. We're not having no refunds, no revisits. No. Yeah, no. They want to return for what? For what? You got somebody that is sick, that is healing. And it's almost like, oh my God. You also got somebody that put you in the third party, tried to break your heart, put you in sorrow. All right? Their money is messed up. Their health is messed up. They're in and out of this health situation as well. They're thinking if they can just reunite with you, come back, it will help them. Like I said, your energetic source could help them. And Spirit said, no. No. They need to suffer like they wanted you to suffer. They need to, as I said, because you chose you. Oh my God. Yep. You could have been dealing with somebody that also had Aquarius, but you're turning your back. You're turning your back. You're giving them the same energy they gave you. You're letting this person go. Energetically. You let them go. All right? Because you're avoiding a tower. They're having towers. All right? People are falling out of the house. They could have had a fire. Whatever it is, it's a lot of self-destruction. They're headed for self-destruction. I don't know where that came from. God. And I do not have Alexa on because I can't have her on and do these readings. All right, Spirit. I'm not using these no more. All right. Can I use the ones I was ready to? We're in the 32s. All right. Show me the outcome. What does Aquarius need to know? What else does Aquarius need to know? You know, you had somebody that was sleeping with the enemy, was sleeping with your friend, okay? This person was, if somebody, this person, some of them were in the secret society, all right? This person, if you had a girlfriend, like a lover girlfriend, and if you're masculine and had a lover as a girl, your girl was into girls, okay? And if you guys hung out with a group of friends, your girl went and got with your friend, all right? Not necessarily to be with your friend, but necessarily because your friend knows what your girl is into. So they can have threesomes. I bring a girl for you. You bring whatever. So like, if you were a feminine and you was with a masculine, I already blocked 2 people, sis. Nobody playing with these low-life and trolls here. Want to play games and make nasty comments. If you were a feminine and you were with a masculine, this masculine was on a down low, okay? This masculine was messing with other masculines or really wanted a masculine, okay? So if you guys broke up or you walked away, this masculine might have gotten around a friend of yours, okay? That was your friend that was hating on you, that was throwing black magic on you, that wanted your life, wanted your masculines too. But mainly to get your masculine to be with her, because mainly she wanted you, all right? But when they got together, this woman that wanted you got your masculine because she also wanted your masculine to be with somebody, a feminine, that he can bring on, okay? And she can be with, since she wasn't able to be with you, then she can bring in a masculine. They were having all kinds of threesomes, okay? I'll bring a masculine for you because I know you're gay and I know you like men. And you'll bring a feminine for me because you know I like women, and that's what was going on. Stinky, nasty, occult sex. Okay? That's what they were doing. And from that, now, somebody's burning. Somebody's burning. Somebody's hooves is on fire. All right? These people can't fathom, like, how did you get out of, and how are you exposing, and how do you, some of you know some of their secrets, okay? They thought they were going to be in, you know, they thought they were going to get all their wishes fulfilled by harvesting your energy, siphoning your energy, playing these mind games. Oh my God, you guys. But they're still in their head about having this reconciliation. For some of them, now they see that you are so protected, okay? That you are so looked at by the divine. You are so guided. You were using your intuition. You were seeing things for what they was, all right? Where they had cloudy judgment. And they're so now confused. Now they're looking at this friend situation like, wow, Aquarius did tell me about this, and it happened exactly like that. But they are the fools for falling into it. Some of them, like I said, they were gay for pay. They were doing things for rent, doing things with this other person for all kinds of other reasons. Then, like, they were not speaking up for themselves. That sounds like they got a problem, okay? Some of them also might be facing death. Okay, that's why we had that grief word. I don't know if, you know, you care. I don't know if you care, Aquarius. But some of them, again, they might have gotten their situation, themselves in a situation where they might be facing death health-wise, all right? Because they did not want to self-reflect. They did not want to look deep into themselves. They wanted to play these games in the dark, all right? So now they want to raise the white flag. They want to surrender. But again, they might have to surrender to source. They might, you know, be facing death. That's the only way they're going to get out of these cycles. Because they don't sign up and sign their family up for karmic debt. Again, you ended a certain cycle with these people. You're not even looking back. You're transforming your life. Wow. You see the sun behind it. You're walking toward your abundance. Yep. Stalking you on social media. Stalking you on social media. They could be trying to put an end to your presence. All right. They're still holding on to your energy as you're stacking up. You're stacking up. You're saving your money. Yep. You're waiting for, you are listening to the divine. You're waiting for something better. You know something better is on the horizon. Right? The universe got something good coming for you. Anymore? So you're waiting for your ships to come in. They're at the dock. Because, yep, you can't make it up. These people are under heavy judgment for all. And they're in their head about it. They know what they're going through is because they wanted to play with you. They know it. They know it. Most High stepped in. Your spirit team stepped in. Yep. This was a karmic connection that tried to sacrifice you. They tried to harvest your energy, take your life even, okay? They wanted you in death, okay? Spying, sneaking, lying, misjudging you, thinking you were dumb. And now it's back on them. Now they're back in their head. Some of them could be facing jail, spiritual jail, physical jail, okay? So, yeah, like I said before, you got one that is facing jail, one that is sick. As you over here glowing, and stepping into your purpose. Getting your wishes fulfilled. You're not even worried about these people. Focusing on your money, your stability. You're being rewarded. But they just want you to have a little bit more patience, okay? Because you chose you. You didn't choose this love connection. All right? You had somebody that, you know, chose others over you. All right? Six of Cups. Two of Cups. Yeah, now they're upset because they made a bad choice. They're watching you go up. Queen of Pentacles. Businesswoman. They're watching you rise. Look. They're watching. But you're guarded. You're protected. You got that force shield around you. Alright. Before we end, what's the gossip? What's the gossip about Aquarius? Because you know most of us don't care. Okay. They could be saying, you know, whatever you're posting is not correct, misleading headlines. You also are a hopeless romantic. Okay? Maybe it was like, maybe they thought they can tell you things, say what they need to say. Because, oh, Aquarius is a hopeless romantic. They believe me. They want love so bad. They're desperate. They this, they that. Clickbait. It was misleading. All right? You let this person go. You're letting people go. And they see that left and right. They're like, damn, Aquarius is just letting everybody go. They're like cutting everybody out of their life. They don't even care. All right? But Spirit is asking you to release grudges, okay? Because some people feel like you got a grudge. You want revenge, okay? Emotional freedom. You are forgiving yourself. They tried to gaslight you, right? They tried to gaslight you. They tried to breadcrumb you, all right? They also see you in situations single and loving it and living single. Temporary loneliness. Choosing solitude. Waiting for better. Like I said, you waiting for your energetic match. Some of you guys not even. That's when it happens. Like you doing this, you doing that. You taking care of family, taking care. And boom, some hot, handsome person shows up at your door. You were dealing with people that were deep fake. They couldn't even show it in their nasty, ugly face. You saw right through it. You saw right through it. And that's what makes them even mad. Madder. Again, you saw right through the red flags. Maybe not in the beginning. Maybe you painted them pink. Okay? Could have somebody that was bringing you flowers. Also had that knife in the back. They're watching you glow up. See that little hater in the back? Watching you glow up, step into your abundance. But you learned your lessons. That's what they saying. Aquarius learned their lesson with us. They're never coming back. You're breaking cycles and taking names later, guys. I love it. All right. Let's close this out. Oh, no. Spirit said, nope. I listen to Spirit. All right, Spirit. Oh, here you go. That's why you wanted me to get these cards. Yeah, you're taking the trash out. You let the trash take itself out, right? People are throwing evidence in the trash. Oh my God, Aquarius knows this. Dummies, it's digital evidence. Okay? You're letting go. You're throwing out memories. They're throwing out memories of you. All right? They're trying to get screenshots of things that you're putting on or saying on Facebook. Long as you ain't saying nobody's name, they can suck it. Okay? Dummies. So, what else? Something's happening around the winter time. We are in the winter. Ciao. Some people admire you. Like I said, because they did not realize you were that strong. So who's stupid? Me or them? Inspired by you. Okay? Emotional bond. Somebody also wants to reach out telepathically. They think they got that bond. Could be an earth sign. Give me a couple more, Spirit. So I can go make some pancakes. Divine feminine, heartstrings. Somebody was stringing along a divine feminine. Like, how dumb are you? They were playing mind games with you. They were taking advantage of you. Okay, they were playing with your feelings. How long you guys known each other. How long they known you. Might be from childhood. Some of you guys are getting divine karma. Spirit, that's enough. I'm not listening to you no more. I am getting hot up in here. All right, yeah, air sign dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, guys. That's how I saw people trying to do the fuck shit to me. They came up in my dream, my grandmother, and I haven't seen her since she passed over 10 years ago. I'm going to make some pancakes. Air could have been dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, dreams could be people wanting to visit you in your dream. The spirit world is very, very prevalent here. That's where you also receive your downloads. Never, ever dismiss your dreams. Okay? That could be one of your gifts, part of your gifts. All right? Again, you got some decisions to make. Okay? Divine Feminine, you know you are a leader. You know you have strong intuition, okay? You have an empathic heart, but that doesn't mean for people to take advantage of it. And that's what people try to. They say, oh, Grace is so loving, so caring, so naive. Wrong. Wrong, ding dong. We can be the good Aquarius or the bad Aquarius. That depends on them, right? So again, justice. Legal matters. Some of you guys could be dealing with a divorce. Legal papers are involved, courts, all that. But no matter what, you're getting divine justice because a lot of people are getting their karma. Some of you guys have some decisions to make, okay, that you could have been holding back on, right? Procrastinating with. But some of you guys got some evidence. You got some evidence, all right, about these people doing you harm, coming up against you, trying to steal from you. Whatever, you got evidence. Law is involved. These people were doing things out of temptation. You see somebody with the handcuffs. They're getting locked up. They're getting locked up, whether they're sick or not. And that's why they're scared. That's what they're watching you. They're trying to get you to say some things on Facebook here with their name on it so they can say, oh, well, no. No. Who's crazy? Me or you? They are. All right? I love you guys. Thank you for the support. I hope you subscribe to the tribe. All right? And again, Aquarius, hopefully I'll be back tonight. I said that the other night. Did I come back? I don't think I did. I need to do a collective reading. I'm going to either make a new channel because this is mainly being about Aquariuses. And, you know, occasionally I do others, but I need to get that energetic download. And if I'm not getting it, I'm not doing it. So, sorry. I love you guys. All right. Thank you for your support. And I'm going to go make me some pancakes. All right. Bye now.